Welcome back to another reaction. For that time, I got reincarnated as a slime, season 4, episode 19.
なんとなく見覚えが。
ルミナス様が隠す秘宝を貴様に委ねよう。あのベルドラを封じた究極の決戦兵器だ。
There's a hero, we know.
何の冗談だろうね。よりによって魔王が君を守っていたなんてさ。君はどうして聖室の中で眠っていたんだい?
Okay, she's waking up. I don't understand. Why is he entrusting it to Yuki? That's a loss. Because his point is, hey, I want humanity to win. Humanity is the greatest. So I'm going to entrust it to Yuki, that he doesn't know if Yuki is on his side or not, if he has the same idea. It's a little bit, maybe it's the whole, hey, I don't really have anyone else to turn to, and he's the only one that may be for humanity. Maybe that is the idea.
俺とレオンを戦わせる理由は何だ？グランビルの本当の狙いは？
動機に関しては心当たりがある。勇気神楽坂。あやつがグランと何らかの協定を結んだようじゃ。
本気で戦うふりはいいけど、本当に俺の意図は伝わってるんだよな。
はい、問題ありません。未来攻撃予測により予定調和しております。
To predict, thanks to predict future attack, which is your ability?
だったら、
okay.
戦闘はオートバトルモードに任せて、グランベルの狙いを突き止める。
So technically, Rimuru is doing absolutely nothing, because you know auto combat is essentially the sage taking over, and the sage is also the one that is probably doing all the calculations and finding out what could be the reason. Which again, I feel like it doesn't really matter. Just capture him, ask him, torture him. I feel like we have more than enough ways to get him to talk.
どういうこと？さっきから超えるものが通じない。格上相手に絶対優位のスキルがどうして？超えるものは同じ相手から一度だけスキルやアーツを奪える権能。だからこそ以前挑んだ試練の場では完全に奪わずコピーに留めておいたはず。
Okay.
わしからアーツを奪えぬのが不思議。
I'm assuming it's not his real body or something. Did she steal something from Rimuru? Oh, it is stealing, right? Yeah, never mind. Never mind. If it was only copy, sure. But stealing, yeah.
何を驚く。貴様の秘密、わしが気づいておらぬとでも思ったか。貴様はすでにわしから一度技を奪っておる。ゆえに、二度とわしには通じぬのだ。
Okay, so why is her ability not telling her that she already stole something?
まさかそんなはず。
やはりそうか。ひなたよ、貴様は計算高く、わしの弟子の中では最高レベルの才能を有しておる。過去のホーリーナイトたちを見ても。
So he had a different, not body, but a different persona. I mean, he was one of the cardinals or whatever, so maybe that was the one.
だが、同格相手の戦いに不慣れすぎじゃ。うる
さいわね。だったら奥の手を使うだけのこと。
Forced takeover. Now, here's the question. Is she seeing this? Because this looks a lot like Rimuru stuff.
強制簒奪なら相手のレベルは関係なく完全に技を奪える。グランベルの手札を削り一気に型をつけてみせる。
Wait. Forced takeover can steal skill regardless of the opponent's level. I will take away his options one by one. You can do it multiple times. So you have an ability to copy a skill of the opponent. You have your usurper, which allows you to steal an ability, and now you have forced takeover, which allows you to steal another ability. Don't people see you as a hero? You are more a vagabond, I feel like.
グランベルの手札を削り一気に型をつけてみせる。バカな。確実に奴の技は奪えているはず。まさか奪われる前提でバックアップを取っているとでも言うの？
どうした日向よ。わしが何をしておるのか理解できぬという顔だな。わしが貴様に対し何の対策も練らなんだと思うてか。
To be honest, this is more of a reason for Rimuru to fight him. Because he doesn't have any countermeasures for Rimuru. Again, I don't understand why Rimuru is fighting Leon, because we don't have enough information to know what Granville's plan is. Okay. Understandable. They want to find out the plan for some reason, sure. Now he's like, okay, I'm going to fake fight Leon, and that is somehow going to allow me to find out the plan that he has somehow. So you are just hoping that he's going to monologue his evil master plan, which doesn't feel like a very good approach, especially because Hinata could just die here. He could just be killed, and then this all is for nothing.
何が起きているの？それにこの疲労、強制簒奪の反動にしては大きすぎる。
Okay, it has a backlash. Okay. So that explains why she can't spam it.
しておるようだな。何？簡単な話よ。わしは貴様に無理をさせるよう計算して動いておるのだ。いいか？同格の者と相対したならば先に相手を消耗させた方が勝つ。判断が鈍り隙も大きくなるからの。今貴様が身をもって体験しておる通りにな。
そうね。やはりこの男は私よりもしたたかだわ。私の超えるものでスキルやアーツは奪えても奴の積み上げてきた技量までは奪えない。これが経験から導かれるレベルの差というものなのね。よくわかったわ。あなたを倒すには私も本気を出すしかないように。
Classic anime. Now she's going all out. I mean, I am wondering why she's not using her soul ability, where she only has to hit him like 7 times and defeats him.
勝者本気を出せ。さもなくばわしを超えることなど夢のまた夢というものぞ。
行くわよ、グランベル。
胸を貸してやろうぞ、日向よ。
So Hinata is going all out, potentially killing him, which doesn't bring us closer to finding out what his plan is. Because if Granville is not giving us any more information, which he seemingly is not, then theoretically Rimuru and Leon could just stand there and Rimuru could just, you know, contemplate what his plan is. Maybe he could ask Leon, what do you think is his plan? You know?
直わいには語れへんで、ロイハンのお兄ちゃん。
そうかな。それと私にはルイという名前があってね。ロイとは双子みたいなものだが、お兄ちゃん呼ばわりはやめてもらえるか。
いやから無駄やっちゅうねん。なんやその力。
ようやく馴染んできたね。今のはブラッドレイの応用さ。まあ一度見せてしまえば次は通用しないだろうがね。
まずいな。
It would be good if you used it in a way that would guarantee at least a hit.
こいつ一体何を狙っとるんや。
だからね、君はここで死にたまえ。残念だったな。
Why do you believe you defeated him?
私とロイは双子ではなく元は一人。そう、ロイが死んだことで私は本来の力を取り戻したんだよ。かつてはブラッディロードなんて呼ばれていたから、ルミナス様が私を討伐し配下にしたが、あまりに凶暴すぎてね、ルミナス様のお力で二人に分けられたのさ。そして私は法王に、ロイは魔王に任命された。だからこそ君には勝てると。
今のはマジで危なかったですわ。
バカな。
逃げるでフットマン。今のままやとお前が死んでまうやろ。
ほほほ、悔しいですがそうなりそうですね。
逃がすかギュンター。貴様はルミナス様を。
あくまで陽動が目的かとすれば、奴らの狙いは。
分かっておれ。こやつはもうマリアではない。
You did say at the very beginning you are going to destroy her, you know, essentially annihilate her because it's not the real one, and she's now essentially zombie, so it makes sense for you to just kill her, try to kill her, so she can sleep, endless rest, yada yada.
だが、それでも感じるのじゃ。クランのやつめ。あれほど愛したマリアをサーバントにしてよこすとは。この戦いにかけるグランの覚悟は分かった。だが弱い。グランのやつもマリアがわらわに勝てるとは思っておらぬじゃろう。
I mean, you're having a lot of trouble defeating Maria as a zombie. It's not that hey you can't defeat her at all. It takes more than a second for a zombie. You are a demon lord. You defeated the Blood Lord. You defeated Granville. Fuck me, his shit name. You defeated all of them, but you are unable to defeat a zombie that probably doesn't have any power, doesn't have any skill really. It's just, you know, instinctively fighting. It's very weird. You should have already defeated her. You know, not disarmed, but immobilized her. If you didn't want to kill her, you should be strong enough. And you should already be like looking around, probably getting rid of the other clowns. But you were fighting her for some reason, which allowed Yuki to get to, you know, your ice coffin thingy, instead of just blasting her away and just standing guard. Because the first thing that I would assume, if I was down here, was the most important thing that I have right behind me, and I have like a couple enemies that come in here, is that they want to get to this thing. Especially you instantly knew Maria would be unable to defeat you, so you should have known it was some kind of fake out.
ならば、その狙いは。
I just want to mention that this is visible the whole time. It is visible the whole time. I would see that. Even if I was fighting, I would see that it is not there anymore. I would probably even be able to see Yuki walking up to that. So I see this just stupid.
ルミナス様、賊を取り逃してしまいました。現在ルイが追跡しておりますので、すぐに私を。
あれはならん。
It's a fucking zombie. She doesn't have any ability. She was also a mage. I assume she had a staff and stuff. She was able to teleport. How does she even have an ounce of an ability to fight any of these people here? It doesn't make sense.
ルミナス様。
あれ、グランベル。 ここまでするのか。ギュンタ、探せ。侵入者どもを必ず探し出せ。
承知。
Why didn't we do this before?
一体何者の仕業じゃ。あれを持ち出せるのはわらわに匹敵するほどの実力者のみ。グランベルが本命を託すほどの。
Oh wow, it's not like you had a conversation of, hey, Granville had like a meeting with Yuki, and Yuki they are doing a plan. Not that hard. Okay, so it's a nothing burger. Okay, got it. So the world is going to be destroyed. The world cannot be destroyed because then the show wouldn't make sense. So Rimuru is going to easily deal with it. Okay, gotcha. You did allow it. Again, why did we wait for her to unleash her real ability? Was there reason to hold back? Also makes no sense for the enemy to send knights in here to defeat the band. Doesn't really do much. It's not even a diversion. It would make more sense to send them after Rimuru, right? To be a diversion there because you want to keep him there as long as possible. Huh. I assumed she wouldn't know. I assumed it would be like, oh, he's like, oh, I'm your brother or whatever their relationship was. And she would be none the wiser and would be like, who are you? But it seems like she knows him.
Luminous様。グランベル。貴様。どうやら本気でこのわらわとの敵対を選んだようじゃな。
Wow, really? The whole invasion didn't give that away, no?
さすがはルミナス様です。私のサーバントでさえあなたの足止めにもなりませんか。
知れ者が。 まがいものの力をどれだけ注ぎ込もうと意志なき人形では本物にはかなわぬ。そんなこと貴様なら100も承知であろうが。
It did more than enough.
存じておりますとも。
ならばなぜ。
必要だったからです。すべては今この時のために。
何を。
I assumed it would explode, honestly.
嘘でしょ。そうか貴様。わらわが与えたラブエナジーを全てマリアに注ぎ込んでおったのじゃな。
人類の希望であるマリアベルが死んだ今、わしの望みは
You know, yeah, the person that you could have supported, but you decided not to support. And seemingly you are now super powered because you were not fully powered beforehand, I guess. Which makes even less of sense that you didn't support Maria Bell.
ついえた。だが、それでも望まずにいられないのだ。
貴様、なめるな。
そうだったな、ひなたよ。お前への指導もまだ残っておった。
ひなた。メルトスラッシュ。嘘。呪文の栄唱もなく霊視を操ったというの。
こいつは。
ああ、想像以上の化け物だぞ。
ひなたよ、お前がどうして勇者になれぬのか。わしにはそれが疑問だった。才能と
Maybe because all her abilities are stealing.
努力だけでは勇者に至れぬ。精霊に愛されなければ勇者たる資格は得られぬのだ。だが貴様は精霊に愛されておる。
残念だったわね。慣れないものは慣れないってだけの話よ。
ひなた、貴様は心に闇を抱えておるだろう。近しい者を殺しでもしたか。友か、兄弟か、それとも親か。
黙れ。マジかよ、レベルが違いすぎる。
お前は光の精霊を受け入れていないのだ。克服せよ。闇とは己の心が勝手に生み出した幻影に他ならない。
黙れ。
過去の自分を許容し、今の自分の生き様を誇れ。さすれば貴様も光を。
黙れと言っている。
残念だ、ひなたよ。もっと時間があれば貴様を導いてやれたのだがな。
How much fucking time do you need? You are alive for 1,500 plus years. How much time do you need? Rimuru was able to build his nation in like 10, 20 years. And you were unable to do anything significant in more than 1,000. You are now, it's like, oh, look how OP he is. He's so strong. He could have helped Maria Bell. I'm not going to let this go down. If he did, he could have, he's supposedly super strong. He could have probably defeated Yuki. He could have defeated or maybe even just got a draw against Rimuru. Maria Bell would be alive. Humanity would be on his side. They would be able to have a united front. They would be able to fight on equal terms. No, he just let her die, and now he is doing this. He's entrusting the future of humanity Yuki that he doesn't know Yuki. He has no idea what he's doing. He's just a guy that may be on the human side. He may also be totally greedy. I mean, he does have greed. He may be a total asshole. He may sell humanity. Instead of using Yuki for his own good and then stealing the hero himself, something like that, or backstabbing Yuki outside and stealing the hero kind of deal. So many things he could have done supposedly, but he decided to do nothing.
理解できぬのなら体験するがいい。守りたいものを守れぬようでは世界を救うなど言語道断なのだ。
Which is a very stupid thing to say because this is exactly what you did. You try to save humanity essentially, but you were unable to defend Maria.
国未来攻撃予測によると目的は個体名クロエ・オベールです。
Yeah, but Leon is not going to allow that. Here's the thing. This is bullshit. Unless this is like his ultimate move, and he more or less used all his power that he got back into that one move, and he can't do anything anymore. This was his ultimate big hit, like his. I mean, it's not even like his spirit bomb. And after this, he needs to recharge. If that is the case, okay, I accept it. Super move, was able to go through Hinata, understandable, through Leon, okay, through this guy, and was essentially then, after going through 3 people, defended by Rimuru. If it was his ultimate move, okay. If it is just a normal attack of him, then yeah, no.
ひなたひなたお姉ちゃんベノメ
I don't understand what she's doing. You are so much out of your depth here. She didn't get shot. Go to the one that got shot. How about we defeat Granville as well? Ah, she dead. Yeah, she's dead. Nah, she's dead.
他の子供たちを頼む。
はい。
おい、ルミナス。
黙れ。霊視の侵食が早すぎるのじゃ。国霊視が個体名日向坂口のスピリチュアルボディを破壊。このままではアストラルボディまで侵食します。
それじゃあ日向といえど。
Yeah, she's dead. She's gone.
日向お姉ちゃん。よし、いいぞ日向よ。意識をしっかり保つのじゃ。ルミナス様、私はもう喋るでない。クロエ、あなたが無事でよかったわ。クロエ、これをあなたに。師匠らしいこと何もできなかったけど、あなたなら私を超えられるからね。ひなたお姉ちゃん。
Okay. Now here's the thing. I know only one thing about slime because I just got, you know, this little tidbit. Not gonna say what it is. You probably can imagine because I'm pausing right now. That is the only thing I know from slime, more or less. I don't know anything else. I don't know if there are more bad guys. I don't know Yuki, what he's going to do. I don't know what is going to happen here exactly. I only know this little tidbit. Why are we not dealing with Granville? Where's Diablo in all of this? I mean, this just happened because no one here is doing anything, essentially. And this is what I meant. It's like, oh yeah, let's do this play fighting. We are going to trick him to find out what his plan is. Oh, Luminous is not using her full power because fuck me reasons. We are not even talking about the ticking time bomb that is outside the castle. And it's like, yeah, you are doing this as long as someone is going to get killed. Because no one is doing anything here. You could have defeated Granville without any problems before Maria came back. And he took that love energy into him again somehow. Stuff, okay. Luminous could have defeated Maria easily if she just did it, did it seriously. She could have defeated the clowns as well. At least she could have done something. Sure, her little hero would have been stolen anyway. Cool, okay, I guess. But maybe she could have stopped that as well. Leon, I don't know. We don't really know how strong he is, but he probably could have defeated Granville as well. Together they could have done enough damage to him. So this would not have happened. It just would not have happened. But for some reason, we did not do any of that. So Hinata now is essentially on death's door. Now, not the first character that we could probably bring back. I mean, we did that with all the other characters that died. We also brought back somewhat the elemental dragon. So, death is not ultimate here. And in all this situation, he's going to Chloe instead of to Hinata, who got shot. No one is dealing with Granville. He's just standing there.
Oi, Chloe? なんだよ! なんだ今のは。
おい、クロエはどこだ？貴様、クロエに何をした？
いや、俺にも。
不明、異常事態です。個体名クロエ・オベールに何が起きたのか、その全容がつかめません。リザレクション。なぜじゃ。死んでから幾ばくも時間が経っておらぬのに、どうしてリザレクションが効かぬ？
嘘だろ。
カイ、個体名日向坂口の魂が消失した模様。どのような手段であれ、失われた情報誌を復元するのは不可能です。
Lost infants. Man, the show is just throwing shit at the wall. It's like Spiritrons, infants, astral body, soul, spiritual body.
日向よ、すまぬ。わらわがいたのに。
Now we know that resurrection should have worked. So the soul presumably went over to Chloe. Because we have an idea how to trap the soul, which Rimuru should have established a barrier instantly to keep the soul inside. Because that is essentially what we did with all the other people we resurrected. And then maybe we could have done something. But I'm assuming that again, soul probably went over to Chloe for some reason. So resurrection would not have worked anyway. But at least we should have, protocol. Someone is nearly dying. Instead of just standing there, we trap the soul so we can resurrect them. Hopefully.
このような目に。
そう嘆くな。これも全てわしの狙い通り。最後の計画は
This has all gone according to my plan. It has not. I mean, that is total bullshit. You did not plan for her to die because you wouldn't know that she is the one that would die. It could have been anyone else.
最後の計画は実に順調なのだよ、ルミナス。
許さんぞ。絶対に許さん。貴様は八つ咲きにしてやる。確認しました。条件を満たしました。ユニークスキルラストがアルティメットスキルアスモデウスへと進化し。
Is Asmodeus female at least?
今さらどうでもいいんだよ。肝心な。
An ability that fails to work when it is most needed means nothing to me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Unique skill last has evolved into ultimate skill Asmodeus. But I thought the voice is our. It's our narrator, not yours. Why are you hearing our narrator?
今さらどうでもいいんだよ。肝心な時に役に立たぬ力などわらわにとってはどうでもいいのじゃ。貴様が望むのは決着だったな。あの世に送ってくれるわ、グランベル。
なんだこのエネルギーは。皆無事か。
はい、大丈夫さ。
Where's this barrier coming from?
こちらも問題ありません。
遅くなりました、リムル様。
ディアボロか。間に合ってくれて助かった。お前はみんなを頼む。
承知しました。
I'm guessing he did the barrier?
まさか。
何なんだこのオーラ。
Now, granted, Granville knows the hero, so because he saw her fight. So this is not necessarily. I don't see a problem with him seeing this as the outcome. I mean, that she came back here, okay. I still hope that Granville doesn't have anything he can offer. I'm still hoping he has no power anymore.
今日はマテリアルボディです。異常なまでのエネルギーを検知。その上限は個体名ベルドラと同等です。貴様か。
So, come on, summon Vedora, let him deal with this.
貴様がわらわの性質を破ったのか。
勇気。
君がルミナスかい？僕は勇気神楽坂。あえて光栄だよ。
黙れ。貴様一体何が狙いだ。精霊力の封印を解き、クロノアを目覚めさせるとは。
クロノ？
へえ、クロノアって名前なのか。いやー、初めて聞いた時は驚いたよ。まさか魔王ルミナスが隠し続けていた秘宝があの暴風竜を封印した勇者だって言うんだから。
勇者？あの少女が勇者だと？
それは勇者であって勇者ではない。今のあやつはクロノアと名付けられた破壊の化身のようなもの。
So, something happened to her that made her change? And the question is also, was she a hero like Granville? Or was she like Hinata? Not really a hero because she didn't get chosen by the light spirit or whatever hero means. Or something changed. Something happened to her after Vedora. And again, I feel like this is where I'm pretty sure we had like a telecommunication with like Tempest at whenever we were fighting against Hinata in like season 1 or whatever, and the fight was over, he had like a telecommunication, right? Or I believe Ranga was able to teleport back and forth. There was some kind of telecommunication which allowed him to find out what happened back at home. do we have that as well? We could, we have to like teleportation. Let some people come here. We could get Vedora. We could get Ultima maybe. Tetra, whatever her name was. We could get a bunch of demon peers in here. There are a lot of people we could get to help with this whole situation instead of just dealing with the people we have here. I mean, for fuck's sake, get Milim here. I don't care.
大義であったぞ勇気よあの性質精霊力の封印はわしでも破れなんだ故に貴様を利用させてもらったのだ
やれやれバカシアや僕の負けかまんまとしてやられたよ
ってことはグランベルの狙いは
封印から解かれた彼女ならば何者にも負けはせんまあ
Now that she has been freed from the seal, she cannot be defeated. I feel like the whole point that she got sealed already means she got defeated. Right? She got defeated in some way. It's like saying, oh, Vedora is unbeatable. He got sealed like a little bitch. So he is beatable. And she's definitely not the strongest. Sure, she was able to fight against Vedora. Pretty sure Milim is stronger than Vedora. Right? Pretty sure at least. I mean, Guy, probably stronger. Maybe? I feel like it's like Vedora is at the pinnacle and everyone else that is super strong is also up there. And they're just chilling on the same level somehow.
魔王ども邪悪なる者どもよここで全員
Granted, you are technically also evil.
死ぬがいい
Also no clue why she would listen to you. I can see that maybe she is predestined to fight against Demon Lords, which is only a title, technically. Somewhat title. I mean, there's the whole progress of like evolving into true Demon Lord, sure. But I also assume that she would, I mean, why is she coming here directly? Why not attacking any of the other Demon Lords? Also, it feels like she's listening to Granville. I still feel like Granville should be totally weak. He should not be able to fight. Sure, we have the hero. She's going to be a menace. We have Yuki and their bullshit charade. Sure. But Granville should not be able to do anything. Because otherwise, it's just bullshit.
また戻ってきたのねだけど今回は
she's like, oh, it's too early. Now I'm back here again. But this time it's like, it feels like this is something you should have mentioned at some point. In all these years you were in school. And again, Chronoa is the hero, so we are going to find out more about Chronoa. And again, this is the only part that I do know what is going on, essentially. I can't really comment on that. Yeah, still, I feel like, again, if that attack that he did, that defeated essentially a bunch of Demon Lords, or people super strong, if that was his ultimate move and he can't really fight anymore, okay. But if he can still fight, it's bullshit and no reason. There's no reason for that. That is a big problem. Just let him be a limp dick bitch on the sideline. I would even like more that maybe the hero is just going to kill him to maybe take some of the energy that he has, the holy energy or whatever. Or maybe he's like, because he technically has the love energy of the demon lord, so technically he's part of the demon lord. So maybe she is just going to kill him because he's part demon lord. Because there's no reason to have anyone else fight, because the hero is supposedly super strong, right? And again, I would send someone back home and be like, hey, could you maybe teleport Vedora into the city? Would be pretty cool, because, you know, the hero, Vedora, same level kind of thing, maybe. Or maybe you could then be like, hey, Vedora's fighting the hero. Luminous, how can we see her again? Kind of deal. No. In the meantime, we can just nuke Yuki, because I don't really give a fuck about him. Maybe, maybe not. Also, again, why is Luminous hearing our sage? He's a little bit weird. I'm pretty sure it's not the first time we heard that. Maybe it is. Yeah, a little bit weird that our sage is now that she can hear her question mark as well.